Hey, chaps, can I just say, there's no point doing whatever we've come here to do because the Aston is by far the best of the three.
If you want the most expensive but the slowest, and it is, I can confirm this because I've brought some stuff with me.
I believe my car is faster and more powerful.
Yeah, Aston Martin, £167,851, as opposed to 143, 149, and it's, it's the slowest, 191.
Think you'll find that Anne Widdecombe has more qualifications than Cheryl Cole, but...
What's the point you're making?
You wouldn't get it. Look, do you know Nietzsche?
Yes.
Nietzsche said if something can be defined, then it loses its power. You look at these figures. Yes, 0 to 60, OK? 3.8 for the Ferrari, 4 for the Lamborghini, 4.3 for that. Doesn't matter. You're defining it here. You're defining that. 191... It
matters if you're comparing 0 to 60 times, doesn't it? Then it really does matter.
Doesn't.
Which one is...
Which is the most beautiful?
The Lamborghini.
The Ferrari.
Beautiful.
Lamborghini.
The Ferrari.
The Lamborghini. You're not going to claim that that is beautiful.
Also has the best engine.
Of what relevance is that?
That engine, it's the one that's 2 Ford Mondeo engines now.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. That's right. So it's like when you pull up next to somebody in a V6 Mondeo, you can say, I've got 2 of those.
Yes.
Does it say twin Mondeo engines on the back? Wow, that's really got some...
Our highbrow debate was cut short by the arrival of a challenge. With the Italian V8 having thrown down the gauntlet, it was time for the British V12 to pick it up.
If he crashes, it would be a unique and special death.
Dusty as well.
Yeah. How much fun is that?
I'm clenched in here.
Oh, yeah, it's
the
quite
slight corner that you don't see.
No, you don't see much at all.
What?
Richard Hammond, 89.
Yeah.
The massive V12.
Yeah.
With the noisy bloke in it.
Yeah.
90.
90?
Yeah.
So this is one better.
One better, according to our I would say, industry standard test now.
Yeah.
Finally, it was the turn of the Lambo's V10.
Does he know which pedal to push?
It sounds menacing, it's great. It was off. 87. Invigorating, isn't it?
That's quite dusty, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is very dusty.
So, you want to hear the results?
Is it poor?
Richard Hammond, 89. The V12 Aston Martin, 90.
Oh.
Your V10, 90.
Well done, sir.
We'll have to do it again.
Why don't we just keep driving around here for, like, hours?
Somebody will tell us off eventually and make us move.
I'm about to perform an overtaking manoeuvre in the 552 horsepower Lamborghini Gallardo. There it is, and it was a tractor.
As we reached the outskirts of Bucharest, we stopped for a fill-up.
Let's have some very good petrol. Primesti. Thank you.
Did you try your Romanian on him?
Or her. Or her. They didn't have any tangy, zesty orange drink, but they've got that.
Intense energy.
Burn. What is it? It's not a can of petrol, is it?
It tastes like it's good for you. No. Ooh.
You can run an Aston on this stuff. I've just popped round the back of the garage for a wee, and I'm no gardener, but I think I know what that is.
And whilst Jeremy had been investigating the Bob Marley tree, Richard and I had bought him a present.
Well, now we know where he lives. The world's unluckiest man. Returning home from market, perhaps, having sold the family turnip. And he has a crash. And when he talks to his insurers, "Oh, sir, what into? A tractor? A tree? A turkey, maybe? No, a Lamborghini." Oh, God.
So there I was worrying that my Rebington-style nose would get knocked off by a big lump of rock, and it ends up being stoved in by some blind local.
This is what you look for in a good Grand Tourer. I'm on the world's worst surfaced road, and I'm barely wobbling. Look. Smooth.
My suspension incorporates dampers with magnetic fluid in them, which means the car can feed electricity into them and change their characteristics. All that F1 technology coping with rough, barely made road. This thing's just eating it up.
However, in my hardcore supercar,
God, it's terrible. I've been in second gear at about 10, 12 miles an hour for miles. Oh, please let it end.
as the last of my spine collapsed, we pulled over.
What are you doing?
I've got a wasp just plaguing me.
Never mind wasps. 60% of Europe's bears live in this region of Romania. 6,500 of them.
Really?
Bears?
Yeah, bears.
Where? What, like these woods right
These
here?
woods here is where bears live.
What sort of bears?
I think they're brown bears.
Are they the ones that if you see one, you don't run, you stay perfectly still? You just stay like that? Or do you run?
You do one of those things. You either run or stay still. But it's OK, because the roof on my Aston Martin goes up 3 seconds faster than it does on a standard DB9. It's up.
That'll put them off,
Yeah,
because
then
they
you've got
know
some
that.
cloth over your head. Ooh, he's in a bag. What'll I do? I've got a metal roof, so when my roof's up, I'm in a proper car.
Yeah, you've got to build it. It takes hours to
No,
get
it
your
doesn't.
metal.
It's quick.
You will be eaten. You'll just be a skeleton by the time it's over your head.
No.
Is my roof quicker than your roof?
No, it's
I reckon
much,
it is.
No, it's not. It'll be slow.
You are going to be Paddington's lunch.
Let's have a roof race.
My colleagues agreed that this was a vital consumer test.
Ready, steady, fire!
Ah!
Come
press the
on!
button, there's nothing
Hammond's
happening.
hasn't even begun, and I'm already halfway close.
Oh, yeah. Here it comes. I'm going to win.
The bear is lolloping towards us, wondering who to eat. Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Bye, bear.
Last little bit. Windows are going up,
And we're done. I win! I win! Clearly I win.
and I'm there!
James, you're bear food, mate.
James,
Absolute-
you are Winnie the Pooh's aperitif.
Mate, I'm
Did
sorry.
I lose?
Were you
Oh,
giving-
yes.
Well, were you giving the bear a lift? What were you doing?
Who won out of us two?
Me.
No, me.
Well,
Did you?
Yeah.
This window isn't up.
No, I put it down. I had time for it to go up, and then I put it down.
Hammond was declared the winner. So we continued our climb into the mountains to search for the fabled road.
I liked the Dacia Sandero. It was honest and simple. It was refreshing. It's broken.
I know you're supposed to give and not count the cost, but it was 4,000 euros.
Eventually, we pulled over for a spot of Romanian lunch, where, for a change, Jeremy had an opinion on something.
Can I just say as well, James,
Yeah.
you brought the wrong car.
I'm not interested.
No, but it's true.
It isn't
We're
true.
supposed to be using...
What's wrong with it?
Because it's a supercar. These
Oh,
are
no.
ours are proper cars. They've got boots at the back, engines at the front. They're proper cars. But they're the one step up from the Mercedes SL or BMW 6 Series.
Yeah,
they're that
exactly
sort of
right.
car, not that.
So what can't I do in that car that you can do in yours?
You're going to be less comfortable in that than we are.
And you can't drive around without looking slightly like you're trying to imagine you're on a racetrack, which you're not. You're behind a lorry in Romania.
And every time you want to put a suitcase in it, you're going to have to lift the front up and you're going to get dirty hands.
I can't drive around without looking as if I think I'm on a racetrack, says the man in the Ferrari who spent their whole life going on about overtaking manoeuvres.
That's the point.
Nobody cares about that. Nobody looks, oh, yeah, well, that's a Ferrari, but actually it's a GT car.
Do you remember Georgians and Victorians went on grand tours in northern Italy? Did they go on sports horses or long loping horses?
This will be
They
good.
went on the train.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Georgians did.
Well, OK.
So you wouldn't go on a sports horse. They would go on a comfortable carriage, not like, because that's the whole point. They're grand tour. We're on a grand tour.
I'm having a grand time in my Lamborghini.
But isn't that for enjoying, really, racetracks and really fast open
And this
smooth
road
roads,
we're going to.
which
I'll
will be
probably
perfect.
do some of that as well if I had one at home. A bit of
Okay,
track
fair
action.
enough.
But I'm perfectly happy with it. I know
I'm going to have
I'd love to agree with you, but you're talking rubbish.
I'm going to have... We're not. Everybody watching at home will say, he's brought a supercar.
Yes, I have. But it's a perfectly usable one.
But if I was going to bring a supercar, I would have brought that,
I
actually.
brought that actually as well. Yes, but that's not the idea.
I want one of these. I bloody love it.
It's not that these cars are spectacular here. You'd expect that. It's that they got here. Years ago, Aston Martin, Lamborghini and Ferrari were bywords for fragility. Not anymore.
Nothing rattled off, nothing dropped off, nothing fell apart. All three made it. Across some of the roughest roads I've ever seen, through remote gypsy villages and up Romanian mountain passes.
Absolutely amazing.